I'm live. I think he said I'm live. All right, this Dubbles did. Okay. So I told y'all I was coming right back with my alien cards. Yeah, it wasn't that far apart. Like contractions. We're not that far apart. So, anyways, let's see what's going on with our new works of art. Which side are they on? What's going on with our new works of art? Chaos. Not even playing, y'all. Damn. Guilt and truth. Oh, so the people, the new people, like I said, you ought not try to recruit. And friends, I'm thankful that you didn't, booze. Hope you took the money and did right with it. Uh, Cause I ain't gonna hold you. I like to see people looking nice with it, but not when they trying to make me sleep with the mice and shit. Make sense? So our friends, this is itch. I ain't get bit, y'all. So far, whatever that repellent is working. Um, you trying to send new recruits? Those kids are my kids, and if I had the money, we all have new shoes. We probably all I have them all in one big ass house so they can cut loose. Remember, back in the days, the what was that called? With the kids in the school, like that. Y'all ain't doing them right. Y'all had them with hopes that his or her dad would give you money, money over pay. Seriously, they sleep with everything. That's the shit I don't like. A bitch nigga, that's the shit I don't like. No copyright to anybody music. Fuck niggas, that's the shit that's on site. I was like, that came out of nowhere, y'all. With the what is this? And it's dark, y'all. I feel bad. Let me sit down real quick so I can see what this is. Six of Pentacles. So why would they want to do that? Remember what I said earlier in my other cards when I was reading them with that green hand pulling up the other one? That's a rotten hand pulling up a fresh one. That's somebody taking basically taking up your soul, taking up your livelihood, so they can be all to the good. Cause say a motherfucker is falling and they need something to catch them, they could be acting like they pulling you up, but they really holding you down, taking you down. It's a vice versa type of switch. That's why I wasn't playing with nobody. Like I said, I know niggas got that itch. Everybody's hungry, but niggas don't want to work for their shit. You don't want to work for it, so really don't need no limbs about it. Like for real, take their limbs off. Limb by limb, I fit cut them down. Sit their dumb ass down. Take off them toes. Look, what is this? The four pinnacle, four torches. Look, limb by limb, I fit cut them down. Look, look at they shining the light up there. Those fire, those are torches. What else? This is the king of beakers, king of cups. Okay. So remember I said shining the light up, looking at something. Then we have the aliens. Shit, shining the light, looking up at something. You got the aliens. You got the food card. You got the shame and decay, you got the knowledge, you got the Three of Pentacles, and you got the sins of the ancestor, the Tower. So, as I mentioned, with the King of Pentacles, is that right? The King of Beakers, the King of Cups, we all could see something. And then everybody was looking up at these aliens, looking up at these strange beings, looking up at these strange things that's been happening. How is that happening? Look, this nigga reading the book, the fool. Look, like how is that happening? Look, strange things from up above, and then we got the fucking aliens, and then you got motherfuckers shame and decay from it. But basically, with the aliens, I'm gonna take that as the spiritual entities that these people been calling and fucking with. Like I said, playing games ain't no nothing need to be scared, y'all. Shame and decay. That's what happens when you die. And some people are literally walking dead. Aren't those people suffering right now from what is that shit called? What is it? Rigor mortis? Because of the shit they chose to do with their big ass heads, they wasn't thinking that good. And then when they did start to think that shit about to bust their brains. And then sometimes my brains be feeling like this because that shit be overloaded. Sometimes I just be getting tired. Like, oh my God, I can't believe this is really happening. I don't trust a bitch as far as I can see him. Three of Pentacles. Shit. You work to be free, not to be in the tower. The sins of the ancestors. I work to keep the lights on, not turn them bitches out, but yours can. Because the choices that people make is gonna, make them shame and decay. The choices they make with the food card. Like, I'm not taking that. I'd rather go the other way. I'd rather be alienated from the fuck niggas, if that's the case. Why would I want to be in the same space as them? Well, not even in the same space. How about doing the same things? Living in the same, but we shop at the same stores and everything. But we don't have to sit down and take the nonsense. Like, that's like sitting up and going to the fight every day. You're going somewhere, you gotta fight every day. Like, that's not smart. That's not my fucking thing. Look at all these heads. Well, not heads. These are spears. Fears. That's how I look at it. Like, shit, you keep your distance, you keep your look at this. This the king of king of speakers. You keep your distance, you keep your distance. Everybody, you go over there, you go. Everybody got their own lane. So what's up with these friends that do strange for the change with the Tower card? The sins of the ancestors. What's up with the friends? My guy knows, the King of Cups knows about the science experiment. I was a science. That's hot though. Like I said, that shit saved me, my cigarettes and everything, y'all. These bitches coughing COVID. What, hand tick? They got COVID, hand tick. It's funny to make up your own name with it. Hand tick, supermonia, um, don't touch me. What's that shit? The skin inflations and shit like that. Man, listen, I'm glad the bitch. That's how I feel about it. What was that? The King of Wands? Yeah, that's the King of Torches. This is written really, it's like almost like cursive. And it is completely dark out, you guys. The Five of Books. Yeah. Look, I popped all them locks off. Open up. Look, this is the last one to open. So somebody sad. Like I said, y'all should have just left me alone. But when it came to my money, I couldn't go on. I could not. Here you go. What my girl said? I can't go on. Y'all know who I'm trying to sing. Cause when you left, my world came to an end. That's how they was for about my money. What is that? The Ace of Pentacles. Did you came back again? Right. These people, they didn't know. There is no way I can go on with you. Look, is that the Knight of Pentacles? Oh, the Knight of Pentacles? Yeah, that's unreliable. There's no way I can go on with somebody that's going to do this. They keep on stopping and shit. You'll never get through that storm. Just be stuck in it. That's an unreliable look. And if push came to shove, you can look at this two ways. He could be stuck there frozen because he took the long way. Like I said, niggas was slow when they came for me. I don't care how smart they are. As far as like people be thinking because somebody went to school, that don't make them smart. Bitch, they just went to school. Look at this shit. I bet you they can't. I don't give a fuck. You want to be cute, then I bet you they can't do this. They could copy it, but I bet you can't do this. Like I said, fuck out of here. I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I see. And you know what's hot? I never failed any classes. Think about it. Here you go. So I ain't failed nothing. This shit I needed to learn was not in their school I ever touched. Look at this. You ain't learning this shit in school. This isn't even mentioned in school. This is forbidden. It's blasphemous. Let them tell it just so they can have their way with you and then turn you into a felon. That's why I said I want them dead. Huh? What else are we supposed to be doing with these people? Like I said, I just need my bread. I can be by myself. I'm not gonna be by myself because I am astounding. I am fun. I am a teacher. You know, I learn from people on a regular. You know, it's fun. I'm committed to everything I do. That's why I wasn't playing with nobody. And can't nobody uncommit me, even if you try to put something in my dreams. Look at it go. Even if you try to send some little nasty man towards me. Yo, I must be old, y'all, because usually people don't think like that. Ain't nothing wrong with it now. Don't get me wrong. I'm teasing like some little nasty man that think he can get over on a bitch. Like your pimping days are dead, bitch. So don't think you can just pop up on somebody like because you got some money or you look nice or something. That's not a flex. Like I said, I'm after a big ass check that can buy you. With all due respect, right? That's what people be paying for, right? They be buying shit. They be tricking, right? I'm not them chasing paper. I'm MOB. Still. So don't listen to that nigga. Just take the money and run. As a matter of fact, don't even take. You can't make this shit up. Contamination. Science. I confused the brand. Because, yeah, somebody trying to contact. Oh. Two books. Oh, so, yeah, the two books, that's a, with the three, contamination, the void. Yeah, don't come the Queen of Torches, King of Books. Yeah, don't come this way with that nonsense. Like I said, it don't matter how smart you think you are. Don't think how sexy you look. You ain't talk about my money if you ain't got no motherfucker that missile member in the Kipper deck with the cannons. If you ain't got that with my money. You know, a few sharpshooters just in case you know you need to keep balance. Don't fuck around. And I toast you from here with this chalice. I just need my money, dude. Y'all just don't know how real to get around here. People be thinking that we ain't supposed to have them on them type of people. Not when you successful like that. Look at the jokes. Look at me laughing at this shit. Look at the Ten of Swords, Ten of Torches. My bad. And the Sixes. Yeah. Look, you ain't supposed to have them type of people around you. You know, when you get money, you know the money do matter, especially when you hit a certain age. You know how people got they little quirks and shit, the shit that they just stuck on. I'm stuck on that. I'm stuck on being in my kitchen. Nigga, I can sleep in my kid roller skate in my motherfucking kitchen and shit. I can roller skate through my own house. I bet you a bitch can't hit me in there. I need my fucking money. These people ain't no shit to do. We ain't even got a good go roller. Look at our roller skate ring. We got like 600 people in a 30-man lane. We got bikes, skateboards, inline, Tony Hawks, mopeds, scooters, little sliding type boys, strollers, and all that shit. People trying to play. Niggas ain't got no room. This is like a bowl, like a salad bowl, nigga. I need my money. And then the other place that they do got for we can't skate there because you know you bothering people. Look at this. Look at all this information on the table with the pager beakers. Surprise! I'm gonna keep beakers as cups. I know I'll be getting confused, but I'm gonna keep the beakers as cups. See, expansion for real, and clean up those rocks out the street so I can do open roll. Now watch how much this shit be in our little news blog. Oh, we gonna start doing this. Give me my money. Like for real. I need lump sums. You can pay me, but it gotta be in lump sums, y'all. Bro, these people is living good off my shit. Trying to act like I don't exist. I'm right here. Shit. My hammer put me in the mix. Remember that house I built? Like I said, it was 263 Silver Streets when I walked down it. And it just blew my mind. I'm like, what is this? Another clue? Like y'all not the Twilight Zone? Are you? Because y'all ain't the Twilight Zone with the two torches. The six? Six of books. I'm gonna use that as the swords. But anyway, this is the two of torches. See how they're mapping out, and they're dividing themselves for each side. And I say that even though these are two people, this still represents each person is strategizing a way for the group. Because see, this is a map, so it's a lot of ground to cover. That's how I knew about what they did to you people, with the people from the east to the west side. Six of torches. I mean, six of books. Like I said, I'm gonna use these books as clarity, as swords. That's knowledge. And they was creeping with it because they was calm and cool and collect with it, like it wasn't nothing, like there was nothing going on. But we seen everything. Look at this shit. You can't make this up. Is that the seven of torches? No, that's the nine. Look at that. Those are people in hoods with fire sticks. mass marauders, aliens, foreigners, things of the unknown, people of the unknown. Like I said, I got people too. When they see my face, I know they probably be like, "Ooh, that look like." I'm just say, just so and so, because I am with them. So and so. It is what it is. We some kin, friends, and family. Welcome to my channel. I hope you have nothing to do with them scamming me. Nothing to do with it. The decision to scam me, yo, I hope you had nothing to do with the chaos again. And chaos, friend. Look, I hope you ain't had nothing to do with scamming me. Total chaos be sent to them for the blasphemy. Hmm? What is that? The 9, the 10 of Pentacle. They was blasting at me, then I had to blow up on them. See? You keep poking the bear, then you come out and they just eat up everything. Leave nothing to spare. See? I'm a polar bear. Okay. I like these in your face, even though it's hard to see them, y'all. It's really dark. But I said it's hard to see him and he want to pop up. Like I said, you got to play it smart. Night of books. And with that being my sword card, the Knight of Books is not good. That's not a good look. That is disappointing news. Look, contamination. Because you guys tried to create a huge segregation between me and my success with the Six of Torches, the Six of Wands. You tried to separate me from this. Like I said, you can't take away what God gave me, okay? Like you can take away everything, but you can't take away what's in me. Even if you try to put something in it, you ain't put nothing. Now they ain't got to have no coffee in prison. And I know not to eat the honey bun. And I know not to hold disorderly conduct. And I know to sharpen my toothbrush. Even if it's only that one. I know how to technically I know how to make like the nooses and stuff. I know how to do a lot of shit. Like I said, we can make nothing out of something. Something out of nothing. So don't you think for a second that you get to with my stuff. Yo, I love that. Yo, I remember the Wild Wild West and shit. Oh man. I'm gonna have to get a phone for this. I'm actually my device is going to die on us. King of Books, you love me? Look what I brought to you. Look at the pages they tried to steal out. Look at the documents that they had stole. Remember they tried to misplace shit. Look, you got it. You ain't too old. Look at them eyes work. Look, they good as gold. Look what I got for you, huh, friend? Look, page of books. Look, I told you I've been collecting too. Like, remember the phone books, y'all? I'm a human SIM card. I'm not empowering because I seen my video had cut out when I was reading off some of my cards. It was, my internet had got choppy, but it's okay though, you guys. Like I said, they're not gonna. I'm gonna say it one more time. You're not gonna stop me. Not say it one more time. You're not gonna stop. Not gonna stop me. Which one of my friends? Hi, how y'all doing? Good morning. knowledge, success, the 80 cups. Yeah, you got to walk away from people if you're trying to impress yourself and express yourself, because some people will never get it. With the four wands, they'll never get it. And they'll try to blind you with some light that they know gonna have you like this. And shame and decay, like, you can't blind me with that shit. Not today. Look, solitude in a sense is the best way. But like I said, you shouldn't have to be locked up or anything, to be saved or to feel safe or anything. You shouldn't have to be locked up. But solitude is good, and this is how I give it up. Look how I came about. How that look, yo? Would I supposed to be scared of this? I would be scared of this though. On some gangster ass shit. This the Empress card, but I would be scared though. But look at this how we grow things. Look at this how colorful we are. And then this is how bad we can have it. We got you frozen. You know. We got you stopped like pop car. Hmm. It should give me a warning. 7 of books. Oh, it do look like she's stealing now. With it being the 7 of Swords, King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles was stealing, trying to steal somebody's idea. Like I said, he did a whole lot of killings, spent a whole lot of shillings, and now he look like this. And then he tried to hide his face like we wasn't reading his shit. You can't hide from that. It's science. Like I said, they're playing with everything, all of the elements, even granting them shit. Look, violence. Promoted a lot of violence. Like I said, I sent it back with sirens, with the lights on. Don't wait till it's dark. Don't try to sneak up on nothing. Do it. Do it loud. Do it proud. You smart. Look, because either way it go, this ain't gonna be your spot. Look, you're gonna lose your spot. I pray to God they knock you out your shoes type, bitch. Get your niggas whacked on the news type shit. Look, you can't even make that up. Now, what is this though? The King of Torches. Mm, Who watching this? Like I said, Smorgasborgish. What is this? Yeah, that means it's time. I'll come back with some more though. 7 of Cups. Things are looking up. Somebody's looking at this. Look it. I heard the franchise. Look how I brought the franchise, bitch. Okay? Look, and then somebody is looking at how they shit got crumbled too with the chaos and brutality. Like I said, when you send out stuff, you challenge yourself and you challenge me and friends. You challenge our friends and stuff. Like I said, we got cards and shit. We call it bluff. Some people don't even need no cards. That's why you'd be surprised why they keep far away. Like people see me by myself, and like I said, I'm very friendly, and none of my shit is fake. And that's like I said, it'd be hurtful when you can't fuck with the people that you used to. You just can't. Like y'all chose to sing, and I wasn't singing with them. 2 of Cups, 2 of Beakers. No, that's a 10. 10 of Cups. 5. Yeah, so somebody was excited that they had them 10 of cups when they had their 10 of cups, but they didn't know it was gonna become a 5 of swords. I mean 5 of wands for them. Look, with the devil card right here, because it was a forbidden desire. Like they shouldn't have even went in for it, but they did. They celebrated too. Like I said, anything to get a little higher. They was on everything except for the right page. And then we caught them. Like I said, look, they thought they was playing. They was playing around with everything, and that shit basically made their graves. Look at all these headstones and obituaries and shit to make. Look, you can't make this shit up, y'all. I'm not fake. Like I said, I'll take this out the snake, okay, with the change. Man, look at it. Look at the change. Changing the corruption too, for real. Now people don't even want to be corrupted no more, but you did never have to. Like, see, people lie. That's where the slaps come in. See, that's where you want to slap. That's where you want to slap, dude. Like, yo, for real, slap him. Shit, look at him. Don't you look like he ready to slap him and set him on fire? This the King of Pinnacle again. Look at Grandpa New. Slap him. Look at the police. Slap him. Look at that badge. You got the right to slap him. You ain't got to shoot him unless he got his gun out. Look. Look like she peeking around the corner like, nigga, slap that nigga. Yeah, I'm just having fun now. I'm being silly, but it's true. Like, look at the hand ready. Slap. And don't nobody better not try me. Look, you can't make this shit up, though. This a whole slap. Look, and you won with the green stuff. And the fluorescent light glow in the dark. Slap so hard they see lights. Slap so hard to get a black eye. Yo, I'm stuck out. It's just money now, y'all. Look, slap them like this, had an eye like this. Slap so hard their head got to be for real. Because this how mad they made me look. This how thick the book is. This is how thick the evidence is on the bitches too. Look at all these charges. This for one person. So each person get a book like this who set this nonsense up. Look, you can't make this up. Look, put him on the guillotine. Look at, give him a couple of lashes. I know they said don't be picking their slave days and shit, but some people need their asses trashed. And if that was the way to get it done, I'm willing to do it. And it don't matter the color. Let's just see what color they turn when we finish ruining them. Like I said, bitches wanted to be funny, drag their asses with the horses. Put them with the bees and the honey. Huh? Yeah. You ain't know that shit was gonna come out like that, did you? Me neither. Look at that eye. And see you, nigga. Look at the jewels I just dropped. Come on now. Look at the jewels I just dropped. Look at the jewels they tried to drop. The jewels they stole. Look it now. They try to sacrifice somebody. Like I said, this shit ain't gonna get old. And they still sacrificing people. That's why I want them to be gone. For real, sold, gone, cold. Never let nobody try to trade you off. You don't owe them nothing. Like I said, froze. Put them at a standstill. Like I said, set them on fire. Because they thought it was a cool business to troll. Look, it's an onion. You can smell it. That's that Page of Pentacles. It's the onion. Smell it. Look at this money. You got the mask on. Look, stealing from me. Like I said, doing spells, playing around, trying to fix up the junkies. Like I said, that looked like that. You got a lot of crackheads. Like they don't look like crackheads, so they think that's a fact. Like I said, we've been serving since we was little kids. That make me a Mac. It don't. Before I even knew what they was doing with that shit, we kind of was serving it up. So it's like you gonna come to me with this funky nut fuck that come from my mom, yo. That shit is funny. But for real, it you know how the people used to kick it back in the day. So you mean to tell me that's the shit you got for me? Like I said, get about my properties. Mm. When is that, y'all? That's the night of torches, or is it the 8th? Hold on, y'all. All right. Since I got to do that, that means it's over. But this is the 8 of torches. I was right. You see, y'all know what that is? The messages in the Ace of Books. Didn't I tell you that's the swords? That's clarity. These messages are clear. Get up out my shit. Everybody. Like I said, anybody who wanted to sign their John Hancock on it. Like I said, these people ain't know me. My mail was going to these people. So whoever got a mail drop, that's who they paid them off. Like I said, I got family that worked in all of that shit. I mean, anybody that was involved need they motherfucking shit off. Any part. Come on. Since your bad ass was so tough, you could make the call. What part do you want to lose? What limb should you lose? You know, the wheelchair kind of played out. And, you know, with that, you got to need a lot of tools. 10 of, damn. Oh, 10 of torches. The wheelchair played out. So those 2 books are sealed. So you got the wheelchair. So what's next, y'all? Who peeking? You don't want to leave a message, friend? Oh, you don't want nobody to know who you are? That's okay. It, if you ain't got nothing to do with my money, if you ain't got my money, then I don't want to know who you are. Or if somebody want to make a confession, who might want to come talk to the therapist, you know, technically a mandated reporter. So, but I wouldn't tell them where you are. You're just gonna tell on yourself. So what's up with our friends? Hmm? What's up with our friends? The sacrifice. Hold on. 3 of books and the 3 of torches. So the betrayal. It's got them on fire. The work. The return to sender. The sacrifice. The generosity with the 6 of pentacles. Oh my. The knight of torches. You know, the fast action to six of beakers, 6 of cups, to take the bait. Aw, it's all right. Like I said, go repent and wait. But I wouldn't let nobody keep coming for me. Sins of the ancestors, I wouldn't let nobody keep on coming for me. I will stop them. That's why I wasn't joking when I said knock your friend off. For real, something got the rocking. You got to be kidding me. Sorry, friends. I'm serious. Ain't nobody gonna force me to keep doing some shit. I don't give a fuck. When enough is enough, it's enough. So people eat till they bust. You guys aren't goldfish. You idiots. But you need to go fish. You need to learn to go fish for yourself and keep your shit out of other people's shit. Right? Stay out of other people's shit. Don't even accept the gifts. I wouldn't. Like I said, with the voodoo dolls and all of that. Who's the coach of that? Who did that? Is it six of beakers? Who's the coach of that? Who's the manipulator of that? You can't make this shit up. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. What's that? Madness and the Night of Torches. Yeah. And then you got the Queen of Books. Yeah, so we know. Hell yeah, it's a whole bunch of madness and sadness due to this here nonsense. Like I said, with them voodoo doll and shit. Hold on, because he was up when I first mentioned you guys. Then he looked scary. For real. You got the Queen of Books. Queen of Swords. Look, a keeper of knowledge. And we can see you. We can see through you with everything. Come on. The Knight of Torches, look. And I just got he too old to be impulsive. So the fella that's lining you guys up basically for haircuts that you don't want ain't quick on the thing, is quick on the draw, and neither is his offspring. Sit your dumb ass down. For real, y'all really need the wheelchairs to roll around in. Get out of my cars, my trucks and shit. Since you're not respecting this. I don't remember how the parents do with their kids. They take their phones and shit back in their video games when they not acting right. Page your books. Look how we take it back. 4 books. Is that the 4? Yeah. Oh well, shit. My eyes are working. That's funny. My shit back. I'm like the man. Madness. Give my stuff back. Give me my things back. You could keep the headache. Just give me my keys back. Right, because y'all ain't got to lie no more. We ain't seeing eye to eye no more with the 7 of beakers. We ain't seeing eye to eye no more. Ain't nothing to think about. Nothing to confuse about, dearest. With the 5 of books. Nothing to be confused about. Just let it go. Because that's the love TKO. Niggas is down for the count. But they ain't walk away. But I don't want this to die, you guys. So I'm going to leave it this way. Look, so somebody got the desire. 8 of books. Or somebody's desire. Hold on, what's in the middle of this? Somebody's desire. 8 of beakers. 8 of cups. So somebody's desires made them walk away and put them into the 8 of swords. And so a whole line of confusion because they didn't pay it any mind when they were living in their 10 of books that they were going to get shooken up. King of beakers. You didn't know you were going to get shooken up in that cup there? Or something was going to get shooken up in your cup? Seven of Pentacles, yeah. Now it's time to give it up. And that's chaos. Yeah, because that's what came to their door. Like I said, I avoid all that shit, of course. But I'll still come back and tell you, though. I can tell you about it. I can talk about it now. And I can use the full force. But these people, like I said, decided to. I just heard somebody decided to get a divorce. Look at these two. They're signing an agreement, too. I'm like, okay, you don't want to be with me? I don't really want to be with you. Ain't no love. Doom. I know I'm supposed to go on a mind. That's the two brains. Nope. Ain't no love on that mind. Look, the contamination, the guilt, and the truth. So somebody's feeling guilty because ain't no love on their mind anymore. Because they're guilty. They're guilty. Like I said, all that cheating and stealing and shit. I would be scared to be with somebody who do spell work too. Like, bitch, you do what you did? Like, why you did that? And what was we supposed to get out of it? But some people, like I said, they're so lazy and stupid. It's like, okay, and then they get tied in, and then everybody start falling to whatever ailment on their behalf, and they like, oh, can't believe. Yes, you can. You accepted it. Remember, you wanted the money. If it ain't about the money, and it didn't even belong to them. Like, you're a dummy. And it ain't even about it belonging to you. Now, I can see if somebody walking, they drop something, and then you was walking one day, and then you find it, you pick it up. That's different. But when you secretly trying to walk behind somebody and hope they drop something or trying to make them drop something, oh, yeah, it's time. That's strong arm robbery. That's still stealing. What, robbery in the first degree? Kill him in the first degree. Because I ain't never know no man was supposed to get away with stealing from people, especially robbing women and kids. Like I believe it should be for men, women, and kids, because some men are defenseless, and they shouldn't be shooken up because your bitch ass couldn't put in no work to get the same thing as him. Even if your opportunity weren't the same, you could at least ask the nigga like, yo, how you get that type of money? Can I work with you at least? Because if you think you can just walk up to people, then I think that people should just start shooting people in their fucking face. You want to sit up there and try to rob and beat somebody and their family and shit like that. Like, shoot this shit out of them. And the family should be get together too. If y'all really family, ain't no such thing as, oh, such and such. You know, we watch a lot of movies. It's usually the one. And it's no different to say. That's just sit there. No, fuck that. We about to kill. We about to jump him, kids and all. Get the crowbars and shit, kids. Let's catch this body. It's going to be our first kill. I'm not playing with no fucking body. Everybody tough until they run into the right motherfuckers. And it ain't about being rude or none of that. For real, you and your family put somebody. Say if I did have a husband, and me and my kids be out in the outer, and some nigga try to run up to rob them, my kids about to have some shit too. For real, we gonna fillet that motherfucker and leave him right there. I ain't about to let it. That's your that if the man is the power, then you need to do everything to protect that, right? And the man should be doing everything to protect his family, or he can get filleted too. Yeah, I'm tripping right now. I think it's this motherfucking iced coffee in the time. But I'm not lying though. That's why I don't like hanging with people that be thinking they tough and shit. Like, bitch, you gonna get us killed, motherfucker. Yeah, I just said this shit. I don't want nothing like that to transpire, but I do have a plan. Like, we not in the grocery store. You know how people be ratchet at the grocery store. They want to, and they start gangster getting fighting and shit. How about, see, they fighting. How about people start falling and nobody's getting up? And you just see all this little pool that's not of water around that motherfucker. That's going to stop the fight. That's why I said y'all need to sit y'all dumb asses down, and then we wouldn't have the police have to be dealing with them. Y'all talking about fuck the police. You know, they be like, fuck y'all too. Remember I told y'all that. You think they like y'all bitch asses? Let me speak up for you boys. They don't like y'all neither. You know how disgusting that shit is. Then they gotta wear all that hot, heavy ass shit. Who the fuck really wanna walk around with a gun and they can't use their bullets? Bitch, I'll be ready to shoot. That's why I ain't get my gun. I shoot the shit out. That nigga looking at me funny. Oh, he looked no more. I'm just teasing y'all. I'm teasing. It's just funny, but I'm serious. Like they don't nobody want to be playing with these people like that. I'm not even a fan of nobody. I'm not a fan of anybody that's not respectful. But it is funny because I do get that a lot. Because like I said, they was calling me a snitch and stuff, but not about my stuff, bitch. I want you dead. How that snitching? Ain't that snitching on yourself? But see, I ain't got no ends on it, y'all. So just know this: I don't know none of the people that they sent for me, but I can feel them and I know them. Like say, basically by the interviews. Excuse me, how people present themselves. They come in this interview. They got they little odd questions or odd ways they strike up conversation, and I'm universal because I do want them to take the knowledge back to you. Especially if you're trolling me and you think that you're going to get away with it. No, I want to tell them exactly this. Basically, I give them the words verbatim. If they remember, they remember. If they recorded me, that's even better. But yeah, they call me all of that. But like I said, you guys are stupid. Fuckers need babysitters because you do dumb shit like that. Look at me. Of course, police should be protecting me, right? Or at least watching to see who do some fuck shit so they could lock them up and beat them up. Then they used to beat them up back in the days. I know I'm not promoting that, but when you ain't got no big brothers and shit like that, and super fucking cousins and shit, to just give a nigga a couple gut shots for being stupid, I appreciate that. Those are my brothers. Give them a good motherfucking elbow to the ribs for me. Pay a little knee to the back. Mash his jaw to the floor and shit. See, I'll be a fucked up cop. Y'all play too much. But not seriously though. But ain't that what they used to do? I learned all that shit from the movies, y'all. I don't promote that. But some people do need it. The people that need it, I don't think they mashing their knee into the jaw hard enough. The people that don't deserve it, I guess, is the ones who's getting it. And the ones who need it not getting it. So you supposed to have them niggas never wanting to go to jail again. And that, when I say nigga, that go for anybody who do it illicit shit that's gonna have us fucking cowering and what is it, pussy laminate? I pussy, pussies. Them for real. I'm trying to get that whole word pusillanimous. Okay. I know I was supposed to go. Oh shit, it didn't die, and I ain't gotta go yet. The Ten of Pentacles. So, you want to go get them, friends? I give you a raise. I ain't give you no raise. I probably have some ends on them cars and shit. I do got friends and family in that bitch. Like I said, they've been on this forever. It is not to be rude or a big head. Like I said, that wouldn't change my dynamics towards people. You gonna change my dynamics towards you by your character and how the fuck you treat me and yourself. Like you don't got to just be good to me. It's just your energy alone, because people can't fake that. You can't fake your energy. You can fake what you do, but you can't fake your energy. That's why a lot of people will stay away from me too. Like they be looking at me like, "What, you ain't did shit with your stupid ass, did you? And if you did, you need to stop it, because ain't shit I can do about it. Like I'm gonna stop somebody. Like, hey, I don't do citizens arrest and shit like that. It's like whatever your dumb ass do, just do it. Do it over there. And if it's too bad, I can still call 911. You can call me what you want to. I bet you something happened to somebody's kids or no cap, and I'm out and about. I bet you a bitch will want the first smart motherfucker they could think of to help their asses out. Who you gonna call? Them the Ghostbusters. That's funny. I don't know how I got on that, but oh yeah, that's so my friends could know better. Like you do the crime, you do the time. Like I said, if I did anything, got put my right hand to God, on the Bible or however they do that shit in court, ain't nothing to hide from. Cause you ain't gonna do nothing. Look, it's an open and shut case with the Ace of Books. Can't even make that up. What is that? Is that the Knight of Pentacles? It's open and shut. It's like I did it. Just go ahead and show me to myself. But when it's a whole bunch of them and it's your friends, don't be scared to show them to they sell. They would have been scared to send you to hell. How you know if they ain't got your name on the list? So now nobody can tell me nothing. No, we got a lot of this. His name already there upon the list. Because them are watching like a radio analyst. Hmm? Let me hurry up and get up off of this, y'all. They're gonna go try to spare my hair. I just like the way it feels. It feels good. Like I said, I gotta stay away from people. I would have to be in an environment where I gotta cover up my scalp. Anything else you want to give them? Give it to them. So, which one of my friends need a job? This itch. Violence. This at the Nine of Beakers. Two of Pentacles. Nine of Torches. The corruption. So our friends were told to cause violence or extend violent episodes towards somebody who was single. What is that? The Nine of Beakers. Single and abundant. They were sent to try to put mad shit. Mad people, like I said, were trying to put shit in my cups and everything, y'all. Can't make this up. And I was watching them. Like I said, what's up? What's up? One from one side, one from the other. Like I said, that was a fucked up come up. Look. They got set up. I didn't burn them up. I didn't send that violence right back, like I said. Shoot them up, bust them up. Guilt and the truth. Look in the mirror. Who's looking back at you? Queen of, what is that? Queen of Beakers? Like I said, you hear play me through your loudspeakers. People might not like this and I shouldn't have to come in, but yeah, nigga hold that heat. I ain't really worried about the image. Put a nigga name in the Guinness. I ain't really worried about an image. Remember the storm? This how I was in that storm, y'all. I don't know if that 94. 95. But I do need to go and reset myself, you guys. So I'll come back with some more. And like I said, they don't need to cry. Dry your eyes. Because here comes Miss Lori with these cards to expose the bad guys. That's what they do. Now you could have good things, but it's like it's really about the energy that comes for you. Knight of Pentacles. You gotta work. You gotta move forward. And it does take perseverance. Look, but it all comes from within your drive with the growth card, with the Empress card, your drive. You gotta have the drive through your books. That could be betrayal, but that's also a trail. Like, what did the betrayal do to you? How did you move forward from it? Or did it fucking plummet you? Can't make this up. Manipulation, did it plummet you? Like I said, I wasn't stopping. I don't care what they summoning anything to. And you know who I was thinking about yesterday? Nick Poochie. The cat. Nick Pooh. That's hot, though. I miss her. Nick Poochie cat. I like the way it sounds. She was so soft. She was gray and brown. Right, because I rode by her little space. You know. But what did you guys do with it? Five of five of books again. The five of books there, so that's a challenge. What did you guys do with her? The void. What they did with my booty cat? I'm just gonna shut us down, y'all. Where am I put you? Knowledge. Where am I put you cat? Knight of Cups. Because that's the beakers. What they do? No booty. Sacrifice. I don't know, y'all did not sacrifice my. What was that supposed to do? What they did to my Poochie cat? Knowledge on the sacrifice, y'all. Y'all see that brain card and that fucking sacrifice card on the top, bro? What happened to them Poochie? Oh my goodness, Poochie! Seven of books. That's the seven of swords. No, Poochie. Oh God, they ain't still that cat. Did they lie and adopt my cat and did something to? Come on now. You know that cat was famous, kind of. But I just want my money. I don't even be wanting to be bothered with people like that. Only the good people that that deserve to be helped. Everybody don't deserve to be helped. And then you can take it however you want to take it. It's some nasty ass motherfuckers out here that do people really dirty, that lead people like myself who help people out to be one of the nastiest motherfuckers you ever want to meet. Because what you want from me, I want for you. So that's going to make me a bad person. Right? Negative. Who is he? The king of beakers? Oh no, that's the four. Look. Real street nigga, I can feel when it's static, I can smell when it's static. Look. We be up all night. It ain't gotta be no addicts. We be up all night, whole crews out here. Cause I don't even know who I gotta through this year. Look, the desire card again. That's the devil card. That shit looks so funny. The page of books. The page of beakers. That's the cups again. You like, huh? Right. Is that the nine of pentacles? Yeah. In the page of torches. In the imagination. Where did I leave off at, y'all? Okay. Uh-oh. I don't know if that shit start to wear off or what. Ryan sprayed up there high. They gonna find somewhere to try to bite you. Blood sucking animals. Okay, with the desire, with the devil card, with them trying to contaminate the brand. Like I said, they was sending all kind of demons, doing all kind of shit, and it really came to an end. Like I said, that's blasphemous. Look at the page of books. Look, it's like I went to pulling out all of the tricks. Like I said, niggas is shook. They thought I was about to be scared of this just because of how it looked. Like, no, okay. Look, we both working. He put his glasses on, I put mine on too. Look, and he got stuck. Heard he kind of crooked. So he need the wheelchair now. Like I said, for playing in the cookbook. This person could be up to no good. Look, and he too big for this desk. He should have been a teacher, but he really was a student. Look, trying to hide shit. Like I said, try to keep somebody hidden in ruins. This the nine of pentacles, yo. And look how he's bricked up. Don't you think he trying to hide something? Like I said, I wanted. Oh man, I paid the cost to be the boss. Look it. It wasn't hiding this. The guy shine that light on him. Shine on me. For real. Where did that fall to? Manipulation. Well, they try to manipulate you guys' imagination. You'll never find. See, I had to come out. Someone who loves you. Do do like I do. See? And you ain't gotta miss my loving. Eight of books again. This is the eight of swords. The ten of swords. Federal penitentiary. For real. And they mirror look like this too. You can't really see anything in it. It's just there. It's a thought. You ain't gotta remember yourself anyway when you go in there. Especially if one of my friends bust you in your head. For that's what they wanted for me, right? Raindrops keep falling on their head. And then we used to make up some other shit with it because you never remember those songs when you were little. That's funny. That's a good ass battery life. That's supposed to be down for the count. Is my video lagging? Oh, what was that? Get it. Go ahead. I'm about to go ahead. Push this shit up off of me. Queen of Beakers. That's a Queen of Cups. Yep. I see. I know. Don't be regretful. You know, just show yourself some love with the Two of Pentacles. Show yourself. Aliens. You know, separate yourself if you got to, or separate the weak from the chaff with a change. Switch lanes. You know, steer your own boat. Don't let people drive for you. Like I said, that should have your dumbass in the it position. They all flow. Look, you know. Anyways, I'll be back, you guys. It's time. It's time to vote. I'll be back with some more of this here gum smoke, yo. Thank you.